It's day 133 of trying to make as much money as possible, starting from zero. Coming up, so I've been having a tough day today. I was like, what's the biggest number I could say? If we can close those sales, then, you know, we'll be actually starting to climb out of the hole. Finally. We just bought a brand new pressure washer, sold and dispatched by Amazon. It's got a 1-year commercial use guarantee on it. And for something like this, it's got the exact same specs as the old one, which cost £4,500. We got used, of course, but it was just so unreliable, so much on its last leg, spitting flames, leaking oil. It was time to buy a new one. So for cash flow reasons, £88 a month for 12 months, interest-free, thanks Amazon. This week is the first week we've ever had paid jobs lined up every single day, Monday to Friday, and we're gonna be collecting up to £1,500. Last week I was doing this driveway and it thunder, lightning and hail stormed, and the pressure washer was spitting fire. It was an absolute nightmare. Got most of it done, except for this section. But now we have the new machine, so let's get at it. Not been going that long, maybe 30-40 minutes, and it's already gone through the entire water buffer tank. Had to stop because no more water was coming out. And it seems to have used half the petrol, and it's cleaning a lot faster, which makes me think it's a lot more powerful than the previous one. I have a new issue. Now that we have the new pressure washer that's putting through plenty of water through its 15 litre per minute pump, this over 100 litre buffer tank is now empty, and I've been going, I don't know, hour and a half. So now I have to wait like 5 minutes, 10 minutes for it to fill back up, which is just wasted time. We're just on our way to re-sand someone's driveway to get that money in, and I was like, well, seeing as Kendra's here, so just came to my dad's house and borrowed a brush. £8.25.
That's a long one.
Today our turbo nozzle broke, and a turbo nozzle is this. It shoots out like a laser jet and it spins around really quickly, so it sort of creates like a whirlpool effect, like a whirlwind thing. It's the best thing for cleaning most types of surfaces I've found. And our one broke today, and it's because probably of the new machine. The old machine wasn't putting out as much power as I thought it was. Because it turns out the turbo nozzle that I had was rated for half of what the machine was supposed to be outputting. And then as soon as I get a machine with the exact same specs on paper, it breaks it. So I need to get one that's for like twice as much water going through it as the previous one. And that costs only £14.69, not too bad. So let's get that ordered. Essential, otherwise we're gonna be slowed down. Like this thing literally makes it twice as fast for most like types of surfaces. If you were wondering, this is still going on. Late night showers at the gym, sleeping at the office. 2 nights a week. It's day 134. I just had a mini panic feeling like I've chosen the wrong business. Got a pressure washing job today, and it's just forecast to rain all day. You can't really see, but it was raining really heavily. Then I checked the manual of the new pressure washer, and it says it shouldn't be used in the rain at all because it's like an electric shock hazard. Just gotta remember, it's like one step at a time. To protect the pressure washer today, I've ordered a tarp from a shop for £8.99. £3.15 at petrol. Just want to top up. So I've been having a tough day today in that I just feel like the business, I mean, it can be viable, but there's just so many obstacles, and every business has obstacles. But like, it's a roundabout way of saying that I'm not really finding the fulfillment that I want in the business at the moment. And it kind of seems like there are easier ways to make lots of money and there are harder ways to make lots of money. And this at the moment is feeling like a harder way because we haven't found something that's getting us too many leads yet. Like, we don't have enough customers, even though we've been trying like as hard as we can. But then if we eventually do have enough leads for like loads of employees, the amount of headache that there'll be with loads of employees, and then there'll be loads of health and safety stuff with like handling dangerous equipment, being outside, and I can just foresee lots of admin headaches to get to not even that big a size of a business. Like, I like doing the content.
I know you like doing the content.
Otherwise I wouldn't have just got that out. And I care for some reason. Like, I find fulfillment in people watching.
I think that's a lot to do with validation, if I'm honest with you. Like, you have a real habit of just looking through comments. Like, you just sift through comments. Like, on Sundays, you will sit there and like 10, 20 times you check your phone for just new comments. I think you find fulfillment in people's validation. And validation can come in the form of either they say something positive or the fact that they've just said anything. And that's not criticism.
It's more an indicator of progress, though, isn't it?
It is an indicator of progress. And I think you find fulfillment because you can see that. But I think with this, because it's a physical job where it doesn't then... I think this, if you would like... If it was like a pressure washer simulator and you got like all the things that this thing is like da-da-da and level 10 now or whatever, you'd feel progressed, right? Whereas you don't feel like that.
The thing I probably like the most about this business is just seeing the numbers about this business. But I feel like something where it's like website based primarily, that's more my... I have experience with websites and computer stuff, so that would make more sense. And I always liked the idea of having something that's like has a warehouse component as well. For some reason, I just have a thing about warehouses.
You love warehouses.
Don't know why. I just really like the idea.
Obsessed with them.
Just like the idea of like stock management and like automating the storage of things.
So, what I'm thinking about this is that you're not very fulfilled by this stuff.
What I'm thinking is just do it to get as much money in as possible in the short term with just me doing it, without the intention of scaling it because of the headaches involved with that. It's also another concern in the back of my mind, which is what happens at the end of autumn.
Yeah, that's a concern of mine too. But I think that like if you still really love it, as in like if you realise that you actually do like it and that this is literally just the valley of despair, that you'll think of something because you'll feel motivated too.
Now I'm going to go speak to someone for another possible sale who came through the cold outreach letters. $399 sale. I mean, can't argue with that. It's like quite a big driveway, like a sizable area, and I think $399 is genuinely like a good deal. Do you know what? Actually, that's the most we've ever sold something for. That is a new record high price. So, I mean, it's a big area, but moving up. There we go. Nice sign. Today's job is for £199 to just clean this tarmac driveway, a little bit of a path, and that's pretty much it. We're going about 3 straight hours. Then the pathways over here, like the pathways look great. They were easy, like for babies, whereas the driveway is just like an endless storm. Hey, look at this. Look how much stuff there is to pick up. I have no leverage right now. It's me doing everything. It's me doing the fulfillment, and me doing the fulfillment is taking like 95% of my time. So it's gonna be really difficult to do the other tasks needed to grow the business, to then get more leverage. And when I say really difficult, I don't care like how difficult it is. What I really mean is the amount of time it's going to take to get to that point. I think I'm realizing I'm in a very low leverage opportunity here. I think we're going to need to start looking at something that's online. It's been 6 hours. 6 hours for £200. I mean, like, we need money, so I'll take it. But yeah, we need higher leverage opportunities. We've just got home today at almost 10 p.m, about to have dinner, and it's so full on at the moment. Like, we were having our bi-weekly money panic. We've worked out that we need to get a sale basically every single day for like a month to not be absolutely shafted by our credit card debt that we've incurred up to this point. interest free, you know, no damage to credit score, haven't paid any interest, like we're just managing to stay on top of it. I am shattered and all I want to do is just like sleep in tomorrow to catch up on sleep, but I can't because we've got another pressure washing job. Have a plan to turn things around, which involves getting a pressure washing job every day for like £2 to £250. Kendra's gonna be posting the letters while I'm actually doing the work. Real like teamwork grind. She's gonna be posting at least 500 letters a day every day, and it's like we have to do it, otherwise we are and we're talking like for the next at least 6 weeks we have to have a customer every single day. But the longer term plan is we are switching businesses. I have a plan for a different business that we're going to pivot to, and it is a tough call to not be like to not finish a business too early, you know, just because it's got really hard and not push through. Do I just want to try a different business opportunity because it seems easier? You know, the classic jump to something else and it's uninformed optimism, and then eventually I'll find out all the things that are difficult with that, and then it's informed pessimism, and then the valley of despair again. £17.18 petrol. And needed bin bag, so got 40 for £8. Just spoke to someone on the phone. Kendra's posting letters while I'm doing this, and someone called straight away. Made a sale for $299, and then the neighbour of the house that I'm at right now just came around because they said they got the letter through as well. And so I just went round to their house and had a look. Quoted them $399 because it's a bigger space. It's the middle of the month, so we've got to take off £561.61p. That's what we take off for personal household living costs at the middle of a month. But we've had jobs every day this week. We've got one tomorrow, which is Friday, so that's the end of the week. Then next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we already have them lined up for £1,000 worth, and 2 more slots still available. So if we can close those sales, then, you know, we'll be actually starting to climb out of the hole. Finally. It's day 137. My hands are getting absolutely destroyed. I don't know if you can really see, but like my skin, just because my hands have been wet all day, is not good. And I had waterproof gloves. They're just not staying waterproof. They're not lasting long at all. So Kendra suggested, why don't you just get these lab gloves? You know, so it's not great for the environment, so I'm not super happy about that, but I'm also really miserable while doing it when I have wet, cracked, stinging hands. So, you know, just put these on, completely waterproof, and if they break or, you know, water gets in, I can just bang a new pair on. So we've got 50 pairs for £5.64p, about 10p per pair, not bad at all. And sort of separate side note, the printer's almost running out of ink, so we've got this big ink refill for £9.99, and that is our source of new customers posting the cold outreach letters, so essential. £12 bags of sand at just under £5 each from Selco. Not sponsored, obviously. £59.76p. And I'll tell you what, you would not want more than 12 bags in one go because I can barely push this thing. This whole thing's 240 kilograms. It'd be fine in the car though, that's just like 3 people. These customers are super nice. Like the guy just came out and said, I'm just gonna leave you like a couple more drinks here. And he was like, well, bank transfer you later today, you're going out because it's Friday night, but he'll do it today. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. Nice customers, very happy. And we're done with the resanding. Look at that. Took about an hour and a half. And it looks like new. Good job, John. Good job. That's $299 on the bank balance. It's 6:30 p.m. on a Friday, and I gotta go resand. I don't have to, but I'm going to go resand the other driveway that we washed earlier today, just to get it done, get all the cash in, and then that'll be $299 plus $249, like £550 ish. I want to get that in, get that locked in. Better customer experience too. And that is £249 extra on the bank balance. Thank God it is 7:40 Friday evening. That's a win. Sorry, Be able to do this for 549.
549.
Yeah.
What about for cash?
It's the same. I actually prefer just not cash, to be honest, because my bank has a limit on how much cash I can deposit.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Biggest sale yet, £549. I mean, it is also the biggest area yet, but I was like, what's the biggest number I could say where I think I could at all justify it? 549. Oh my God, that's next week, next video. So now we're booked for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. What's the total revenue next week? The revenue from the jobs next week is £1,571, and we still have a day free. So we could potentially get that to almost £2,000 in 1 week. It's not over. It's not even over yet. The people who I did today just paid £270 instead of £249 because I did a little bit extra on the porch for them and they just basically gave me a tip. So add on 21 more pounds. In this video, we set up a brand new pressure washer, had a serious talk about pivoting businesses, and got our biggest sale of the series so far. This led to a gain of £467.52p, taking our bank balance up to minus £6,622.36p. And here's the breakdown of all the money so far.